So, Mr. Ostenfeldt, thank you so much for agreeing to speak to us. As one of the themes of the conference this year is alternative fuels,
yes.
Would you like to give us your personal view about what you think the most likely fuel for the future might be?
I think that's $1 million question you're asking, because what is it? I think that's basically what the conference is about. I would think that we're going to see a multiple of different fuels which going to serve different purposes depending on what trade you are in, what kind of vessel you are running, etc., etc. I think there's no question that we're going to see LNG as the most rapid developing fuel traveling on the way to 2030, but it's not going to be the answer. So there are going to be different answers to the 2050 goals set up. I think we're going to see a heavy use of synthetic fuels going forward. That seems to be the kind of solution where we can bank on existing infrastructure and the way the vessels work today. So I kind of put my bet a little bit on the synthetic fuels in the long run. I think we're going to see something there.
Perfect. And in terms of some of the sessions that you've heard during the conference, so is there a particular session which caught your attention, something you found useful?
Actually, I would say I think all has been good. I think it's been good presentations. Some we knew, some was kind of new intelligence, new knowledge. Actually, I like this morning's session with the awards, because that actually brought some new studies and new gains on the table, I think, which I was not aware of. Taking new rudder design, for example, which seems to be much more efficient than what we have already, and what I would think 99.9% of all vessels actually travel with. So I think that was interesting, and you actually see some of the technologies where we have been sniffing around for a period, you actually see them coming into action now, which I think is also a very exciting development. So I would actually say the award session this morning, and now of course going to be interesting to see which one are the winner, and I think that's going to be announced shortly.
We can't tell you the winner yet.
No.
And but just turning to your company and your own company's preparations for IMO 2030, do you want to give us some idea about how you're planning to meet the targets?
Well, we are a ship management company. I think we are headquartered in Hong Kong. You can say our position in the value chain of running vessels is to ensure typically that we know what is going on. Secondly, is also that the people joining vessels are properly trained to address whatever technology they're going to work with. So our preparation is to ensure that we know kind of the movements, technological movements, and secondly, that people are trained properly, because that is our contribution. The decision on technology is typically something which comes with the vessel builders, the owners. That is what they do. They invest into technology. Our job is to ensure that we can run the vessels as optimal as possible. So this is our contribution.
Perfect. And just lastly, you may be aware that magazines are celebrating its centenary this year, so it's 100
Yes.
years. We're doing a series of retrospectives on important technological advances over that time. I just wanted to ask you on a personal note, what do you think the most important advances have been that you've seen during your career?
Well, I would actually point at one thing. That was the development of electronically controlled engines. So that the first one was actually my project back in '98 when I was with MAN. And now seeing that this was today what I would call the grandmother of all intelligent engines, I think that was where it started. That was when you started controlling valve movements with computers. Today, I think we have progressed much further. But I think that was a turning point in my career, at least, when you suddenly see that this is now shifting from mechanical to electronic controlled engines.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Likewise.